How the guys retained what was installed in the first couple practices?
Oh, they did okay. They did okay. We threw a lot at them in the first 4 days. So, coming back after a week off was a little bit tough. But we pressed that recall button, and they did a good job today. There's still a lot of things we got to polish up, but they did a good job.
After the way Aries finished up last year, being as dominant and things, kind of at times, I don't know if dominant's the right word, being as good as he was towards the end of last year and things. Hey, does he seem different out there now? Now that he's kind of, I guess you would say, the guy.
Well, yeah, I think leadership. He's starting to take that role also, and the confident factor is there. He's very confident in what he's doing, very knowledgeable in what he's doing, and he's playing with that confidence that you want a guy to play with.
What's that look like? You just mentioned that comment. What does that look like when a guy's...
It looks like the word you said, dominating. He plays like a dominating player. He's determined, on every snap to be, I don't want to say perfect, but to execute at a high level.
What was different about him when you look at November last year compared to earlier in the season? What made him help turn that corner?
I asked him that, and he said he got in and he studied more, to make sure he knew exactly what was doing. And when he got smarter, he got better. And I tell all the guys that, you want to become a better player, you got to become a smarter player. The smarter you are, the better player you'll be. And that's the bottom line. And he did that. He became smarter and he got better, and it showed.
With Brandon graduating and Schulter graduating now, and some snaps open up, how's Dontavian Lee stepping into that?
A lot better. Last year he was injured the entire year, from summer workouts all the way through until the end. Now he's finally healthy. And he's doing some good things. He's got to get a lot of reps this spring, and I think that'll help him going into the summer.
Not too many guys last year had the reps that returned this year. Have you had the opportunity to? Maybe you didn't even need to, but have you spoke to Aries about just how critical it is for him to have a big spring and then obviously a big fall?
No, I think he knows how important it is. I think he feeds off of that, knowing he needs to have a good spring, and then for that to carry over through the summer and into the fall. So I think they all understand that. That the importance of having a good spring and how that can carry over into the fall.
You had 6 scholarship backs last year at this time. I think you got, 3 now with...
4.
Murphy's kind of hurting at the
Yeah, he's
moment.
hurting, yeah.
And you got Gibson. How is Gibson seizing his opportunity?
Again, he's taking that role where he knows he's got to get it done. This is his spring. And, he's coming in, getting extra tutoring, all right, to make sure he understands exactly what's going on. And he's working hard. I've seen a great improvement from him. He's done some good things, so he's got to continue that.
Is it kind of either or? Because a year ago you had so many guys get so many snaps, and now fewer guys getting all the snaps. To be kind of they get more work in practices this spring.
Yeah, and that's going to help him. Again, last year we had a lot of guys. Now, there's, like you said, fewer guys, and he needs that. He needs those amount of snaps he's getting this spring to help him mentally get better.
You mentioned the experience with the running backs and Aries and getting more experience last year. How does playing for Nick Fitzgerald, who is a more experienced quarterback, how does that change for those guys?
Well, that helps them. You're lining up next to a guy that has experience. You play with more confidence because you don't worry about, the mesh between you and the quarterback on exchanges. So you play with more confidence when you're lined up next to him. As far as when you line up to the younger quarterbacks, then, you're kind of worried about what's going on there and hoping that everything in the snap and everything is good. So, it's important when you play with a guy like Nick who knows what he's doing and you can play confident.